Fed exotic, we had to inflate. It was no debate, going to this day.
Getting violent over here.
Wow.
It's deep.
Thanks. Come on, man. You know what it is.
God damn. Tonight we got DoDo Banks in the building. Y'all already know D Banks, a popular outlaw rapper, you know what I mean?
Come on,
man, for joining us.
That's what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
We in the building. We here, dog.
Yes, sir. You already know Currency, ENT. You already know Straight Fit Act. Live from the BIA studios. I'm feeling good. How you feeling, Zoe?
I'm feeling great, man.
You already know D Banks. How you feeling,
presence of
fam?
greatness today,
Yo,
so
we
you already
great,
know,
man. We here,
That's
man.
what it is, man.
Shout out to Currency in the building. You know what I mean?
Honor for you to be here, brother.
Oh my
Honor.
God. Thanks to be here, man.
That's what's up,
Thanks
my
to
brother.
be here, man. Thanks to be here, for real.
Yeah. So let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Yeah, what's going on? Let's go, Ace. What are we talking about today?
Well, I want to know, during your childhood, okay, what was your first memory, of hip hop?
Shit, of hip hop. Not gonna lie, when I was a youngin', I was listening to a lot of singing artists. You know what I mean? So like Jay Holiday.
Okay.
The Dream.
Okay.
Like,
I didn't expect that.
Chris Brown.
What'd you expect?
I don't know. Well, these are like R&B singers, right?
Yeah.
So, he's a drill rapper, right? Melodic rapper, right? So, that's the cool evolution. Keep going.
I'm not gonna lie, I was on my singing shit. You know what I mean? Like me, I fucked with the singers. You know what I mean? Like I said, Chris Brown, Jay Holiday, The Dream. You know what I mean? And then there was
The Dream is one of the goats in R&B in my estimation.
For real. Yeah. And like there's a lot of other rappers. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not gonna lie, me, I was that type of guy that like I always just listen to the new upcoming shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like whatever's bumping then, that's what I'm listening to, right?
Okay.
So those were the guys popping then, and like.
Did you have a preference? Or is it like east, west, south? Because like, it depends. Or you were like all over?
To be honest, I was all over. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I said, like whoever was popping, that's what I was listening to, right?
Okay.
So it's just like that's what it was.
That's what's up. Okay. And when did you decide to like first start rapping? Like, what made you start rapping?
I started rapping in what? I started rapping like seriously, I started taking the serious route in 2016.
Okay.
And then, but like when I actually started like doing stuff in terms of making lyrics or whatever it was, I would say I was a youngin'. I was like, what, 10?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Something like that, you know? Because like my cousin used to be on a lot of music stuff, you know what I mean? Like my cousin Maurice Morris, so he was
Like he was like a producer, a rapper? Or?
He was a rapper, and then now he's a singer now, and he's doing his thing. Maurice Morris,
Right.
you know him,
Like he's actually popping right now.
Yeah, he's popping. He's doing his thing, you know.
All right.
Shout out to him. So like, yeah, he had his thing going on, but let me run it back a bit, because at the end of the day, it was my cousin, my blood cousin Capri. You know what I mean? Okay. He's the one that really got me on some music stuff, you know. So like basically, he was an actor.
Okay.
But we were posting the crib as youngins type thing, just making lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making tracks. You know, and then from there we'd perform it in front of our family. Okay. And then from there, that was our feedback. You know what I mean? Type thing. And then from there, it was like, yo. Damn, like me, I was making the beats or whatever. Okay, I can make beats. Okay, let me try to write lyrics, because my cousin Capri used to write lyrics for me. You know what I mean? And then from there, whatever, we'd perform in front of our family, and then Maurice more like he came into our family. You know what I mean? Marriage, whatever. And then he was already an artist. He was rapping, whatever, Cap City hip hop. He was doing his little freestyles, And then from there, like, we just all started merging, you know? Like, the talent from my cousin and him writing songs and all that. And from Maurice already doing his freestyles and all that. And me being a little beat maker, just banging on those green electric boxes back in the day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's
those
all
ones.
the boys
Yeah.
that chill at and things. That's what I was doing, you know. So we put all our talents together and we just started doing that. You know, we'd be posted in the block trappers. You know, I'd be doing the beats on the green box. You know, Maurice and Capri would be just rapping or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we'd see the OGs start rapping for the OGs. You know what I mean? They say, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? The OGs start rapping, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
so that's how kind of things really got started, you know?
Right.
Type
All
thing.
started in trappers, eh?
Exactly.
South in the
for real.
building,
That's the
South
block,
in the
no
building.
cap. That's the block for real.
Okay, now let's take you back to the books. Favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject in
What
school?
was it?
Shit, let me take a drink.
Don't
for
tell
that
me
one,
like
'cause-
physical education because
Yeah, let me take a drink
It's
for
not
that
gonna
one because I
slide.
could definitely gotta think about that one.
Alright.
I mean, if it's physical education, that's fine too. But
No, I'm not gonna lie. Me, I was sick in gym.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Don't
at
tell
the
me-
end of the day, I was an athlete, but
yeah,
I'ma say, jeez, it definitely wasn't math. But I could say like science or like
So biology or chemistry?
biology.
Biology, okay.
Yeah, me, I
Okay.
was a bio type guy. Like when it comes to chemistry or physics,
Yeah.
okay, log me out.
Like,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
But biology,
looking at
I might.
microscope, you know, you can dissect. You know what I mean?
Exactly, you know what I mean? Like friggin' picking at the animals and all that, the
Right.
frogs, you know what I mean? You know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dissections in
Yeah.
high school, whatever it was, you know? But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie though, for the most part, I wasn't a school guy, but I tried to get it done, right?
Right.
You know, you were just trying to do it for our Dukes and, you know, that's about it. You know what I mean?
they
We all
came
know
to
what
this
it is.
country
That's
for a
it.
good reason.
Yeah.
You know?
You respect
Shout out
the
to them.
diploma, right?
Exactly, no,
what it is.
facts, fam. Come
100%,
on, we all know the
100%.
drill, you know?
Now, what's your favorite music instrument and why?
Jeez, music instrument.
I figured.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
lie. Like when I was in high school, the instrument I played the most was probably the flute.
The flute,
The flute.
the clarinet, or like the actual like
No. Actually,
the recorder.
yeah, the flute, like the.
Yeah, the recorder.
The one that gets the snake out.
There's a
You
few
know what I
of
mean?
them.
Exactly.
back
You know.
Yeah,
You know,
those movies,
you know,
We don't want the snakes out.
Not all this business. Not all this. No.
I'm questioning your
You know what I
masculinity.
mean? Like-
Don't worry.
This guy's bugging. No cap. This guy's
But you're a
bugging.
real one. But I feel you.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like it was more the flute, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure everyone in like when you get to like grade 7, 8,
You play multiple
that's
instruments.
like exactly play
Yeah.
multiple instruments.
Yeah.
And like that was the one I chose. I'm not sure if like you
Right.
could choose or whatever how
Right.
how it went, but
Mhm.
that was a little bit ago. But regardless, I did the flute.
Right.
And I had the little notebook, whatever, just practicing whatever notes were there, and that was the
Right.
instrument like that meant the most to me, to be honest. Like at the end of the day, it was like whatever I'm most talented in or whatever I can do, like whatever I can catch on to easiest. If I can catch on to it easy, okay, like fuck it.
So how long
Yeah,
did
you
you
know,
play?
it kinda-
How long did you play the flute for?
I'm not gonna lie, like I only played it because I was in school.
Okay.
So like probably what, like 3 years?
All right, no,
You know?
but at least you tried.
At least I tried.
Yeah,
you know what I
some
mean?
people
Like,
give up, quick
exactly.
things, okay.
No, 100%, 100%.
For sure.
I always
We're
gotta play.
diving into the person of
Yeah.
D Banks right now. You feel
Yeah,
me?
for
So I'm gonna
sure.
ask you this: what led you to choose the name of DoDo Banks?
Real talks, like Dodo Bank just came from my nickname's always been Dodo as a kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was that, and then Banks it just kind of came from my dad's last name. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, my name was Dodo from a youngin. Let me just put Banks. Banks sounds like, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, my dad's last name sounds sick. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, all right, Lloyd Banks. You know,
You were blessed to have a blessed last
type
name.
thing. You know what I mean? Lloyd
Yeah.
Banks. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, Dodo Banks. That sounds sick. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It just went well together.
Yeah.
Two like both names. So I'm like, all right, let me just incorporate it. You know what I mean? Why not? Right?
So let's go back to history. You know, like you said, you were listening to singing artists and all that stuff. But do you remember your first rap ever? Be like, damn, whatever that man just said, I want to do that.
Yeah. Damn, yo, like. Wait, so you're talking about like a rap I listened to?
Your first ever rap that you listened to, and you're like, all right, like let me run that track back. I don't know what that
Your
is,
aha moment
like
with the
I'm gonna
hip-hop.
figure out how to get there because I like
Yeah.
what this person is
Yeah.
doing. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, like I was about to say a track from J. Cole,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have to say The Dream. Like
Dream,
that track, Shorty, you a 10.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Big,
Yeah,
good.
Shawty's a 10.
It's a classic.
It's that was your track.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
Yeah, okay.
My nigga, that track, dog, yo, fam, that was a banger. I was like, yo, fam.
No, it was, and then
What?
they had the remix.
You know what I
after,
mean?
right?
Let me show how I could give these girls the juice. You know what I mean? Like, let me see what I could do. You know, like that track definitely was a track that stunned.
What about throwing in the bag with Fab?
Yeah, throw it in the bag,
Yo.
like even like falsettos.
Okay, falsetto.
You know?
Yeah,
He told you he likes to sing and
Falsetto
rap.
reaches certain
Yo,
notes.
stay true to yourself. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
What
you
is
know,
it?
like
He likes to sing and rap. Falsettos. You
He
don't,
does.
I know you don't like that part. That's why you're like, yeah, you have to ask
No,
yourself.
he reaches certain notes
Yes.
that you really gotta appreciate
Yes, sir.
artistry
Yeah.
or certain type of vocal skills.
Yeah, you pulling up.
But
bumping
when
that
I think
in the whip.
about throw it in the bag or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Shawty's a 10, I feel like the beat is very like much in the forefront.
I
I
hear
can
you.
see how it hits you.
I hear that still. But to be honest, with the Dream, it was just the overall production.
Yeah.
Like overall, like you know what I mean. Like
He's a good songwriter as well.
at the end of
That's
the
the
day,
thing.
you know what I mean. You know, he
People
wrote a lot
don't
of songs for
100%
how many people?
Beyonce,
You know what I mean?
Rihanna, yeah.
Exactly. So it's
got
like,
his
yo,
credits.
overall, the whole, like, it was just a whole. What do you call that? I don't know what to call that.
Yeah.
The whole package,
Yeah.
a whole like. It was just complete.
The body of work.
It was,
Jack
the
of all
body of
trades.
work was
Body of
complete
work was
for real.
complete.
You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
So yeah, that's what it was. You know, that's why I fuck with him.
100%.
And when did you perform? And like, how was it your first time?
My first performance, shit. Shout out J Creole. You know?
Shout out J Creole, a
Shout out
good
J
friend of the
Creole.
show.
Yes,
Shout out J
Shout
Creole.
out J Creole, no cap.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That guy, he put me on to my first show. So it was, I can't remember the exact location, but it was somewhere downtown.
Okay.
But regardless, he had that whole venue turned up, whatever. You know what I mean? I was looking forward to performing my couple tracks that I had.
Rock the crowd.
Like then I had my EP that just released, Drippy Season.
Okay.
So I had Drippy Season, and I was just looking forward to performing my tracks, Lavish, Exclusive, and all the other tracks from that dance. You know what I mean? So like, he was just looking out. You know what I mean? That's big bro. You know, he was just really looking out and said, "Yo, like, you got the sound. Let me put it to other people's ears. You know, let's
Right.
make your sound. Let's make
Right.
your sound found. You
Right,
know what
right,
I mean?
right.
So then from there, I was like, all right, bro, let's lock in. Boom, we did a little performance, and then, yo, the rest was history. You know what I mean? Like, it was dope. For real.
Yes, sir. And what is your favorite song to perform now?
Favorite song to perform?
Yeah, we want to know.
I'm not going to lie. Like, right now, it's Running Man, you know?
Okay.
Running Man. Like, as soon as that track comes on, people turn up. People turn up, you know, they get the vibe, whatever.
love that high and
Still down to throw hands, people know it.
Yeah, you're
And
fine.
they just turn up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real talks, you know? Like, Appleton got me a little bit right now.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
man.
It is what it is,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
y'all know what it is.
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
down
no,
to throw
for sure.
hands.
Yeah.
Come on.
Listen to the Running Man. That's
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Running
watching you with the bottle over
No cap, man. No cap. Running Man out now, regardless.
That slaps,
Go stream that. No
that
cap.
slaps, you know?
Yeah, we'll
go
go
ahead.
scream that for sure.
And like based like you said, you listen to a lot of like variety in music, right? So
Yeah, for
what
sure.
formula do you follow to write songs? Because you say you do drill, you do singing, so
Whatever I'm feeling, realistically.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, if I have, like, if I'm just feeling, just go into the studio and just punch in, punch out, and not even have one bar written, okay, that's how I'm feeling.
Alright.
But then sometimes I'm just chilling in my room, just vibing to myself over a beat for, let's say, 30 minutes, you know what I mean? And I'll just write a whole song to it.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the studio and just bang it out, you know what I mean? In
Right,
10
right.
minutes, you know what I mean? So it's like,
You go with the flow.
go with the flow, really. Like, it's either I go to the studio, nothing written, and I'm just bar after bar, and every bar that I punch in,
yes.
I'm going off that bar, or I'm in my crib just writing my music, and then just go to the crib, go to the studio and just bang it out, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this: what's more important to you? Is it the beat or the content that you're about to put on that beat?
I'm not gonna lie, for me, in my like process of creating music, it's the beat.
Yeah.
Just because I listen to the beat before I write content.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So okay, I'll listen to the beat, whatever, 5 minutes, and then okay, I'll try a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flows. You know what I mean?
Right.
See what works, and then whatever works, okay, that's what I'm banging on. And then from there, I'm incorporating real lyrics.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Solid lyrics. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I would say, to me personally, because everyone has their different creative process for music.
Right.
Me, it's the beat,
It's
the
the
beat,
beat.
and then from there, everything else falls in line.
You ever have
You know?
you ever have like maybe a story sometimes, and then you look for the beat, or like maybe you're like okay, I'm gonna do this type of song right now.
Yeah.
The lyrics not there, but you're looking for the beat.
Yeah,
We like to ask artists
there's
about
been
this.
there's been a couple there's been multiple times where like I write a song and then I just hit up my producer, boom,
Yeah.
yo,
We're cooking right now.
like we're cooking right now. I tell him, yo, I spit my verse to him, listen to this flow, listen to the cadence, tell me what beat you're gonna grasp from that.
right.
Because I don't want to limit anyone's creative process or anything like that. And I
right.
tell them, yo, the last thing I want to do is limit your creative process. I'm not trying to be too picky or whatever. Like, I am picky at the end of the day, but I want to be picky with what you give me as options.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
I want your creative process to be at the roof. And then when you send it to me, I break it down.
Right.
Type thing. You know what I mean? Type shit, you know?
And like for the end of the project, like for the track that you release, is it always you to get final say, or is there times where you had to butt heads with your producer or your team, be like, you think it's right, or they think it's right and you don't think so? Like, do you ever have those moments, or is it just
Yeah, for sure. Like, not gonna lie, we had a lot of those moments. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like me, how I work. I'll record something,
Yeah.
and I'm not one of those guys. Okay, I already think it's a banger.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I need to hear what my dudes, my homies, they let me know what's their
Right.
feedback. You know, give me your real feedback. You know, if it's not real, I don't want to hear it.
It's important.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
And that
let me hear your
copywriting
real
shit.
feedback from there. Okay,
Yeah.
let me hear the producer's feedback, whatever. But the producer's feedback is more when I'm recording, so it's as I go.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can
And
see
then
it.
my homie's feedback is the whole track.
The entire
You
project.
know? So it's like, yo, if they're on their phones, whatever, okay, I
Right.
know it's a bunk ass track.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
it's- I know
yeah,
it's-
yeah. You're the
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? They're texting their hoes, whatever, you know what I mean? I know, yo.
They're not engaged.
Exactly.
They're not listening.
You know
to
what I mean? So I know, yo, I folded on that track.
I'm there for it, all listening. But then,
Trust me.
Yeah,
stats and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's not
Now I'm
good.
disengaged and all that. Yo, okay, I know I know I flopped on that track.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when I record a track, boom, and I tell them, yo, listen, and everyone's like, yo, this is a tune. This is a tune, da da da. You know?
know you got something.
Okay, like I know I have something, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, real talk, you know? So it's like, that's when I know, okay, yo, this track, okay, let's create a marketing budget, da da da. Let's keep going, let's climb. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And what was the hardest song for you to write, and why?
I would say the hardest song for me to write.
I need you to think about the
Jeez.
entire catalog right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like there's been like a couple of verses that have been hard for me to write, but like I can't actually pick out one track.
Right.
You know what I mean? Specifically, you know.
And what
'Cause
made
it's like,
those verses hard then?
it's just like, yo, like sometimes I got writer's block. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're just writing 10 songs in one day. The next day, yo, I just can't think of like the first bar.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's how it goes, you know? So like
Right.
at the end of the day, like I can't say, yo, this track was so hard and this track was so easy, you know? At the end of the day, like that track of that verse might have been hard. That first verse. And then that track of that hook might have been hard for that hook, you know what I mean?
Right,
So it's
right.
like it's just a mix. It's whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm going through, whatever like, you know, if I got a little bit of liquor in me, shit, the bars might be flowing a little bit more. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean? It's just
Right.
whole, like, a lot of factors that go
Right,
into
right,
it.
right.
You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
just it's not something simple, you know? It's not something I could
There's
just break down
complexity
like
in
that.
a lot of songs.
Exactly, you know? It's just really, at
I
the end of
hear
the
you.
day, I make a song how I'm feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Alright.
For real. No, exactly.
So being in the music industry, like you said, you started like 2016 and you've been going on still right now, last 7 years now, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about the music industry that you've learned so far?
Yo, the favorite thing about the music industry, I would say, is, of course, I would say just networking with different people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just working with different people, seeing the love. You know what I mean? Seeing the love that, okay, yo, this guy, I didn't know he was rocking with me. Now he's rocking with me. Okay, you know what I mean? That's dope. You know, and just trying to just put on for the city for real. You know, like that's what means most to me. Trying to put on for the city. You don't make a name for our city. At the end of the day, we're a small city, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
we're the capital of this country. Imagine that.
Exactly.
And we call ourselves a small city. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
We're not doing right by the
exactly, and it's
capital.
like a lot of people don't even know we're the capital. You know what I mean? Yeah. The sad truth, you know, for real.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, fam, like I said, just trying to put on for the city, you know, just networking with different artists and, you know, just uplifting, like being uplifted and uplifting others. You know what I mean?
And with what you're saying is your favorite, did you expect that to be, or you had something else in mind when you first started this?
Good one.
Jeez, that was a good question. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we do on Straight Facts.
Like, no,
that's what we
facts.
do. Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, can you repeat that question?
No, I'll repeat it. So basically, you said your favorite thing is networking, right? Based on what you learned within music. But when you first got in, is that what you thought was gonna be the favorite thing? Because you know, when you come with aspirations and dreams, you know, you see a venue, you see where this could take you off. So
yeah.
Is
exactly.
that what go ahead.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that was gonna be like
what you like the most. Yeah?
What I like the most. But like, I'm not gonna lie. Sheesh, I didn't even know what I was gonna like the most. You know what I mean? I was just
honest,
like, to be honest, I was just going into it with my own music. Like, yo, I was just wondering, yo, are people gonna rock with this?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I have this EP that I've been sitting on for a couple months. Are people gonna rock with this? Because it's like, if I, like, my debut EP, if I drop it and it's whack, like, I'm gonna be devastated. You know what I mean? Like, but it was the opposite. People, the whole city was rocking with it. Like, when I tell you the whole city was rocking with it for real. You know? So like, yeah, I had the opposite. Like, I had the opposite mindset for real.
That's
you
cool.
know?
No, that's what's up.
100%.
Perseverance, pretty much, right?
It's at the end of the day.
Yo, at the end of the day, if you don't make a shot, you're never gonna know what the outcome is.
For real, exactly. You know,
very inspirational, though, and we love what you're giving us right now, bro. Like, let me ask you, D-Banks, like, how has your style evolved over the years? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you talked about your perception of, you know, being in the rap game, you know, in Canada, but like over the years, have you evolved from the, you know, say pre-2016, during 2016, you know, and up until now?
Yeah. Like, geez, so how I evolved?
Yeah.
Like, I made a couple bangers, like Lavish and stuff. Like, to be honest, the Drippy Season EP that I first dropped, it was a mixture of like a little bit of everything, like club tracks, you know what I mean? Like, almost like a little bit of like dancehall, but like also drill, you know what I mean? So it was like almost...
That was your first project.
You know what I mean? So it was almost like hitting every spot type thing, you know? But now it's kind of like, I'm still kind of doing the same thing. Like, I'm trying to sing, keep it versatile, show people that, yo, I still got vocals and whatnot. And then I'm still on my drill, like Running Man, Yellow Tape. People will consider that as drill, you know? And like, yeah, that's what I'm really on. So it's like, I'm just trying to really show my versatility, you know? Show people that I can still sing, make melodic music, and then still be on my rap tip, grungy, hood. Like, you know what I mean? You know what it is.
Do you still do dancehall type music?
Like, dancehall, like, I was just referring to
maybe music that
no exclusive, exclusive. The song
that's
exclusive, that one song exclusive. It's not, I wouldn't say dancehall, but it's like I incorporate a little bit of I don't know if I'm supposed to swear, but I incorporate a little bit of patois. Yes. You know what I mean? Yes. So at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna claim the track as dancehall, right? But I incorporate a little bit of patois,
Caribbean vibe.
You know what I mean? Caribbean vibe.
Right.
You know?
Shout out to Jamaica.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the Jamaicans. I know they want to go out right now.
No, God.
Yo, bro. Okay. Basic question. What do you think is the key to being a successful rapper? Not so basic, but basic.
Yeah. Successful rapper. Yo, just market your music properly. You know, don't just expect to put a song out there and have people listen to your song. You gotta make your song be listened to. You know, you gotta put it out there, like I said. I mean, just be out there in terms of posts. Be always posting. You know, that's one thing I lack on too. Like, you know what I mean? I'm always not in front of the camera. That's one thing I gotta get onto more. You know what I mean?
You gotta be engaged with your fans, right?
Exactly.
They want to know about you, right?
100%. You know.
So do you think social media helps artists, or it does not?
Oh, for sure. Okay. Social media is a big step on the ladder to helping artists and whatever you're trying to do, whether it's a business, whatever. You don't have to specifically be a rapper. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like now it's like you press one click and you're viewed by 2,000 people, 3,000 people, whatever. Before, it's like, okay, as a rapper, you actually have to burn a CD type thing, actually physically sell those CDs, whatever the process was. But we all know at the end of the day, the process now is much easier having media than it was then, right?
Sure. So, question, just a side question. You know how, like, for example, the Kardashians is a big show because, you know, people watch their lives. Do you feel that being an artist, that would be a wrong route to take? Or having your life so open to the public? Or it depends on what you want to do, right?
Yeah, like, it depends on what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's like, there's a lot of, there's artists that have their whole life out there.
For sure.
Like Blueface and Krishan, you know what I mean? Like,
for reality TV show.
You know what I mean? They have their whole life out there. You know what I mean? But it could be beneficial to them because when they drop a track, okay.
To be quite honest, it is beneficial. It is. About it. I haven't heard of Blueface in so long.
You know what I mean? And now you're hearing his relationship problems, whatever. And then when he drops a track, oh, let me listen to that track.
Exactly.
Right. You know what I mean? So it could be like a whole marketing scheme, you know, which is an amazing one. It's a master plan, you know what I mean? Which I don't hate on. But jeez, I forgot.
Would you see yourself doing something like that? Or?
Yeah, exactly. Me, to be honest, it's like not really, you know what I mean? Like doing the most like that, no. But like being out there in people's faces in a different way, yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, I don't hate on the fact that they're finding their way to be in front of people's faces. Sure. You know what I mean? Yeah. The way you're doing it, teach your own. Exactly. Yeah. The way they're doing it, they're doing it. You know what I mean? The way I would do it, different way. And that's it. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Go ahead, Ace.
I want to know, at Straight Fit Acts, man, we're like the realest. But we don't want no 6ix9ine. Okay, anyways, let me ask you this. Do you feel it's important for a rapper to live what they rap about?
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, yeah, you gotta live what you rap about. But at the same time, it's like, if you're not living what you rap about, they're fans. Are they gonna know that you're not living what you're rap about?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, me, I look at it as like, if you're gonna make music and talk about crazy stuff, at least try to follow up. You know what I mean? Right. Not after. No, I'm not talking about after you make that crazy track. I'm just talking about as your lifestyle as a whole. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk about going to hit a drill and then go hit a drill. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
pull up in the hood.
You know what I mean? Like, no one cares.
I'm in hood, nigga.
You know what I mean? You're only proving to yourself. No one gives a
right.
No one gives a fuck. You know what I mean?
I like what you say, but I feel like with social media, it's actually gonna hurt them, right? Because like you said, be what you talk about. Now you have pretty much, you know, like the rap police looking at what people's accounts are, YouTube chats. It's like, is it really? Because the whole reason to become an entertainer, the whole reason to become entertainers to be legit, right? To get out of that. So to me, just a curiosity. It's like, why do you think that rappers they want to do that? Because it's like, isn't this the reason why you're doing this, to get out of that, like to be legit?
Yeah, exactly. So, like
that's my
it's like
there's
it's a hard line to set. You know what I mean? But like, all I'm trying to say is like, yo, if you're gonna rap about crazy stuff, at least not be in the position to be called out on how you're capping about that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you're doing that crazy stuff and you're rapping about that crazy stuff, okay, perfect. You know what I mean? Like, you fit the profile. But like, if you're a next man that's rapping about the crazy stuff but not really doing the crazy stuff, and you're putting yourself in the position to be called out on that, on how you're not doing that, okay, like, you know what I mean? Then you're, you know what I mean, doing something a little wrong. But at the end of the day, like, shit, business is business, right?
So you grew up under hip hop. The hip hop that you grew up under, you thought, or just from your opinion, was it real, or is it today like today's entertainment? Because I don't know. I feel like at one point some of it was, but at some point now it's a marketing scheme. Right now you have rappers beefing each other just because they know it's gonna bring album sales, but they really like each other. They text each other back and forth. I'm gonna troll you on this. Like, no. I hear you. So but thing is, it's like, me, I grew up, okay, I can't really say, like, I'm 98. So I can't say, oh, yo. That's when friends.
I grew up listening to Biggie, Tupac, all these real rappers. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I was born in that time. That's right. So, you know what I mean?
Realistically, keeping it real.
That's real, true. For real. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna lie, like, when I grew up, I wasn't really listening to Biggie, Tupac, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to run that question back. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all good, my G. Trust me, man.
We were just saying, just basically, like, you were saying rappers have to be real about their tracks, and I agree with that. And then we were just saying, like,
follow-up questions.
Today's rappers, like, you know, the whole reason of them doing that is it smart with today now social media, how it could backfire, right? Because, for example, you see what's happening with YSL. And that whole thing, right?
Yes,
exactly. And I hope everything goes well for Young Thug, but it's looking bad, right? From what it's portrayed. So you have a rapper who basically helped out a bunch of his homies, and then all of a sudden, you know, the feds are coming for you.
Backfiring.
For stuff that who knows.
And then it's gonna, yes, ma'am.
That just kind of goes hand in hand with, like, how technology evolves. You know what I mean? Like,
look how they caught Gunna slipping.
But that's what I'm saying, like,
bro.
Like, at the end of
he was the most gangster nigga before the bin. You'd put him in.
We can't say he was the most gangster,
but you put him in that category with the affiliation.
Regardless, he ratted, he folded, he's not a gangster. His gangster profile.
What's been said has been said.
Gangster profile is acquitted. At the end of the day, it's gone out the window.
His G card has been revoked.
Type thing, but who like at the end of the day, man, I don't know, y'all.
Right?
You know what I mean? I don't know, sure. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, real shit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, I can say whatever he did, I don't condone. It was like kind of rat shit. Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean?
So there's no.
If he be rapping, I'm a rat. I don't care about gangs. And he rats, and he says he doesn't care about gangs. You be like, you're a real G. Like, you be holding your work. But you be rapping like, yo, why is that a gang? You be saying, yo, Trillis of them all. You feel me? Like a real G. You see what I'm saying? No pun intended. I hear that still. So, bro, I don't know, man. It's crazy. And then some people care, some don't. Why do people care?
Like, and at the end of the day, that goes tied in with, like, shit. Hate to bring up his name, but like 6ix9ine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I brought it up.
He ratted, right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, Gunna ratted. Why aren't they looking at these niggas the same level? Why are people bypassing? Why are people bypassing? You know what I mean? Why are people bypassing Gunna's wrongdoing? But then when 6ix9ine does,
well, I don't think they're bypassing.
No. But at the end of the day, it's like
PR campaign.
Gunna, he seems trill. He seems the trillest. You know what I mean? The coolest guy on earth. Whatever. Yeah. So people are bypassing it. At the end of the day, who like? My nigga, you see the blogs doing what they're supposed to do. What were the blogs doing when 6ix9ine did that? You know what I mean? Me, I'm not no 6ix9ine advocate. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day,
I think the media knew he was fake, and he kind of came out like, yeah, that shit was fake. This whole persona, and maybe not persona, but like the level of street that he was involved with. You know what I mean?
But then why? But then that goes more to a point of
people feel
why
duped. We feel duped.
Why is less of a street guy being held at a higher bar to be a street guy than an actual street guy?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna
tell you why.
6ix9ine
I'm gonna tell you why. Who's buying the music? Not the streets. You have to remember, the people who are buying the music are the people that love in Beverly Hills, you know what I mean? The people in suburbs, they love to see us go against each other, and they enjoy this. This is entertainment for them. Like, this is watching WWF. You know what I mean? Like, someone's The Rock, someone's Stone Cold. That's what it is. Like, that's how we're portrayed, and then that's why it's like, I get for the street, but you have to remember, the streets, it's always next man up. Like, as much as they care, everyone's thinking about themselves. As much as the streets unity, is there really unity? Like, they say that they are, but it's like as soon as it's either you or me, right? That's how the mentality is. Unfortunately,
man needs a refill. Come on in for the refill. That's a real producer manager out there.
I get what you're saying. Like, you want a person to be authentic, so you be authentic in your music. Good for you. Just be careful because now they're watching.
Now they're watching. Exactly. Nah, for sure, fam. But that goes to say, like, at the end of the day, me, I'm authentic with my music, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, like, everything I rap about, I don't do, no, like, you know, but for the most part, I at least, like, I talk about some real shit, I talk about some shit that, you know what I mean, like, at the end of the day, it didn't happen, but it is what it is, right? It's
an art form, right?
It's an art, right?
An art form.
You know what I mean? It's an art.
Express yourself.
You know, like,
express yourself.
At the end of the day.
Your imagination run wild.
For sure.
Explain a story. You know, not all rappers like.
But it's like, I don't sit here and say, yo, I hit drills, all the crazy stuff. Nah, like, you know what I mean? Me, I keep it real. Me, I keep it authentic. You know, you're getting D Banks how you get them. You know what I mean? Like real talks. You know, whatever y'all want to say, whatever y'all want to portray me as, that's you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whatever I say, okay, that's, you know.
You're comfortable in your skin. That's authenticity. You know, I respect that.
Okay.
Zoe's approved. You're good. Okay, so do you prefer writing, recording, or performing?
Jeez, writing, recording, performing. I would say recording. Just because I like how I like.
Over performing?
No, I just like how I write everything, and then from there, it's like I hear my voice on the mic. And I try to adjust my voice, and then when I adjust my voice and it sounds good, I'm like, okay, I got it. Okay. You know what I mean? It's just more working towards like something. Like I feel like, you know what I mean? I don't know, like if that makes sense to y'all, but like
it's
I don't know. It's just like I write the lyrics. I'm not sure if it'll come out how it sounds. Like, you know what I mean? And then from there, okay, boom, it comes out even doper than I thought it would sound, and then from there. You know, the rest is history.
You're being an artist, right?
You know what I mean?
That's the artwork, creating art. Right?
Exactly.
No, I mess with that. No, that's what's up.
Real.
And in your experience thus far, right now, being in this game, what is the best experience you've been given to and why?
Best experience?
Yeah, advice.
Yes. I would say like at the beginning of my career, because that's when it really meant the most. So like in terms of making everything like legit, so in terms of publishing like SoCan and all of that stuff to protect your rights, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I was told that by someone. Shout out J. Curl, you know what I mean? I'll give him a shout out too.
Respect.
At the end of the day, I was told that, and those were a lot of things that I was missing, you know? But that's a lot of vital information, because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you don't do those things, okay, your track hits a mill, who's collecting that?
You have to break it down.
Who's collecting that? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the start of it. You know what I mean? So if you didn't give me all those little notes from the beginning, You know what I mean? Like, where would my checks be? Where would my checks be? You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right,
at
right,
the end of the day,
Basically, protect your rights. I mean, copyright.
protect your rights. You know, like I'm saying for myself, someone else might have some crazy information they got further down the line, but me, when I started, that's the information that stood out most when I started my music for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Never too many shout outs to J. Creole. Shout out J. Creole. You know what time it is. Now, what do you think is missing in Ottawa to help artists such as yourself, reach the next level?
I would say just support in general. By
we're talking about
like
get that a lot, eh?
Yeah.
That's the common answer. Eh?
Yeah,
no. At the end of the day, like everyone's got to support. You know, like I feel like we're in a city. Okay, yo, I share your track, so you're gonna share my track. You won't just share my track because you know it's a banger. You know what I mean? My track, like your track might be shit, and my track might actually be sick, and you're not gonna share my track just because I don't know why. Like.
Oh, they don't appreciate that it's
like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, so it's like, yo, fam, like, that's literally how it goes, and that's what we need to change. Just genuinely share. If you think it's good music, you're gonna share a little Baby, you're gonna share a little Dirk, okay, share DoDo Banks, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, that is real.
You know what I mean? Real talks, man.
Keep it real.
You don't even know this guy. You don't even know this guy. You don't even know the guy. You're commenting on the man's tracks. You don't even know the guy. Nice.
You don't post him on your story. You never met the man. You see you right
like
face.
Just be real. At the end of the day, like your fam. You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I respect.
Yeah, man. No, 100%. It's kind of a contradiction, right? They'll be telling you they're your friend, but they're supporting the big brands, but not you.
Yeah, exactly.
That is kind of like I don't know. It's confusing, but. Human nature, right? What can you do?
Human nature.
And I would say as well, there's hope, right? Because the city's growing and the narrative is changing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I like too. It's just like people are realizing that, right? Like we're realizing, yo, like in terms of music, we're really segregated.
Yeah.
We need to come together, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like, look at Toronto, look at Montreal, you know, they're together. So what do? You know what I mean? They make noise.
No, for sure.
We're not together. We're all trying to have pride. Not sure this guy.
There.
Yo, let's do this. You know.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because everyone wants to be like that next after Belly? Because it's like they're fighting to. But it doesn't matter because Belly opened up a way, so it's like take those blessings. Right?
Yeah. Like I wouldn't say that's what it specifically is. Like there's some politics, whatever. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, but. Shit, like at the end of the day, just let's make the change. Fuck all the thinking about what's going on, what's the theories behind whatever. Let's just make the change,
Because music is literally just a bunch of instruments making beautiful noise.
Exactly.
So that's the same thing with rap. You can literally have a rapper from every different part of the world.
Yeah.
If you guys have a track and you make it happen.
There's a lot of talented guys in the city, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's even more of a reason why we should make it happen,
100%. There's no shortage
That's
of talent.
what we want here on Straight Facts. You just want to see that unity. You just want to see Ottawa become what it's supposed to be. So it's like, explain why you need to go travel to another city that has the exact same equipment that's here.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Zo started this BS, man. That's it, man. We need more love, man. Now, let me ask you this, bro. If you could have dinner with any three people, dead or alive,
choose wisely, man.
Who would it be? And Zoa's advice to you to choose wisely is how to choose wisely. Dead or alive? Top three.
Jeez, dead
Could
or
be
alive.
anybody, any type of world. You know
Dead
what I
or
mean?
alive.
It doesn't have
Dead
to be
or
all
alive.
artists, whatever you feel. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I would say Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Just because he's always been an idol to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when I was a youngin', out of his posters, whatever,
You were living in the same world I was living in?
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
I'm pretty sure we all had some posters, whatever.
Oh, yo, Weezy's
you know
there,
I mean?
man.
So approves.
Oh,
come on, Weezy, come on.
So, yeah, I would say Lil Wayne. Who else? Shit. I'd say, like, I rock with Chris Brown. Chris Brown. I'd say, yeah. I rock with Chris Brown a lot.
Chris Brown.
And then just like as I was growing up in my adolescence ages, you know what I mean? I would say Migos.
Migos.
Yeah.
You know,
He's dropping 3 for 1 here, but we'll allow it. It's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
okay.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's
Solid
fine.
group.
That's fine.
Rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Recipes. No, recipes take off,
man.
Peace take off.
Come on, man.
man.
Recipes take
Yeah, I've been
off.
drinking too, my niggas.
Shit.
Man,
I
what
could-
y'all talking about?
I can tell, gang.
What's my refill, manager?
Cheers to that shit. Oh, you ain't got it. Yeah, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah, talk to your boy. It's all good. I should fit. We like
Oh
alcohol.
God,
Yeah, that's what it is.
it is what it is, man.
Yo, bro, listen, man. I'll play a little game. I know you're a little twisted, but it's gonna make it funner.
I bet.
Finish the sentence for us. I'm gonna do say a sentence, and you're gonna finish it. Shout outs. I like your manager. Okay, so the first thing I do in the morning is.
Shit, brush my damn teeth.
Okay.
That's the smart answer. The smart answer.
Fix
man.
up. Fix up. You ain't doing that in the morning. Fix up. No cap.
But do you
I open my eyes first.
right?
You know what I
with
mean?
the grills or without the grills? You brush your teeth.
What do you mean? Without the grills, you know? These are premies, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna flex. I ain't gonna flex.
Okay,
These are
I
premies.
set you up here. Have fun with you. Anyways, my favorite thing about Ottawa is
Jeez. Favorite thing about Ottawa, I would say. There's not too much to say, but I would say, damn. I don't know. I like the music.
you like Soleil Desil.
Yeah, oh yeah. You like that? No. But shout out, my nigga. Bon good. Shout out Bon Good like I, my nigga. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, I seen him on IG.
Not even Soleil des Îles. Bon Good like I tap in, huh?
Oh,
Don't get it twisted.
then I don't want to put you in trouble right now.
No, I'm God. You know what I mean? You gotta talk about Soleil des Îles. No, Bon
But
Good
I
like
did
I.
see them on Instagram. I did see them on Instagram.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
popping.
Tap in.
Just trying
Good
to-
food. You know what I
Tap
mean?
in
Yeah,
the
I hear you.
Meal hours for the nighters.
Okay.
Nah, I hear you. I want to order an IG now. Now, I see them on IG.
You know?
Now I'm gonna give you one last one. If you could choose your last meal on earth, right? What would it be?
Bon Good like I. Come on, brother. Bon Good like I.
sponsored by
You know what I mean?
Are you sponsored?
Nah, not even. You know what I mean? Bon Good like I. Tap in. You know what I mean?
Tap in, he
Real
said,
shit.
yeah.
You know, you want your plantain, you want your griot, you want your, you know what I mean?
Right.
Macaroni,
That's
you know, everything.
I think
Like
the
tap in.
audience understands the taste. Let's switch it up now.
Everything.
Rap IQ. What's your ball? What's your rap IQ? Want to know? What do you know? Right?
Jeez.
So, is Zo gonna like you or not? Because he only likes niggas with rap IQ. But the pressure's not on. You're good to go. Let me ask you this. That's
Into this game.
They told you just coming in
know?
promoting your latest single?
I need to pull up my dog Boss Man, you know?
We need to know.
Boss Man, this for you,
Are
gang.
you worthy to sit beside the great Zo on your left? Now, alongside DJ Run and DMC, who else is a member of Run DMC? Is it LL Cool J? Is it Cool G Rap? Is it Jam Master J or Rakim?
It's fucking LL Cool J.
Jam Master J. It's okay.
Hey, it's not his fault. The man said
It's been a while.
98, eh?
He did say 98, did say 98.
Come on.
Did say Lil Wayne,
He wasn't
started with
playing
Lil
that
Wayne.
back
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
no?
yeah. That
Gotta,
was- yeah,
gotta give him a chance.
Yo!
You know? Gotta give him a chance. You know?
I told you Zo wasn't gonna be impressed. I told you Zo
Yo,
was
nice
gonna be.
up. Run it back.
Yo,
run it
man
back.
told me
nice up.
98,
Okay,
so Jam
run it
Master
back.
J, you know what I mean? He
This
was
one,
there.
I think you'll do well. I think you'll do well as a 98 baby.
Yo, this is crazy.
It's all good. This ain't no test. It's a small test. Now, the album Dark. No, sorry. The album It's Dark and Hell is Hot was released by which hip hop group or artist? Right? Was it DMX, Mace, Trick Daddy, or Meek Mill?
Shit. Who was it? DMX?
Ding, 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 ding. Good answer. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Let me ask you this.
Shit.
Whose debut album is Illmatic? Is it Big L,
Oh,
Nas,
Illmatic.
Tupac, or Fabulous?
Or like, who? Is that Nas?
Well, lights, Nas. This is
Okay, perfect.
And you, manager. It's okay. I've cheated in school. It's okay. So, okay, man. So, now here's the thing. Now we go get Take over the money.
Yo, keep it cordial.
No, we got it. One last game, man. It's the money game. Go ahead, take it from there.
So this is pretty much, you know, every rapper's dream. You know what I mean? All about the cash. You know, cash rules everything around me.
Oh
You know
God.
what I mean? So we'll talk about this little topic called, you know, currency money segment. So let's talk about what you need to be what they consider hood rich in your opinion. What type of amount of money would you consider yourself to be hood rich?
Birdman.
Fuck. Shit. $1 billion.
$1 billion. Here's topic at
$1 billion.
999. Need $1 billion.
So you need to be LeBron James. That's what you're saying.
Nah, real talk though, like hood rich. Realistically, you touch a mill, you're hood rich. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Realistic answer.
How many hood, like real hood?
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
you.
Touching a B.
I
You
mean,
know
if
what I
I
mean?
know
So
a
I'm
nigga
gonna keep
with
it 100.
yeah.
A mil? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you're there.
So what's your first meal? What would you do?
I would just invest.
Very good answer.
Invest in myself if
Very
I'm
good
not
answer.
where I'm already at.
Okay.
Well, even if I'm already where I'm at, I'm gonna invest in myself regardless. But if I wasn't, like I said, where I was already at, invest in myself in terms of music. But I would just invest in a business. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm trying to get into massage therapy.
Okay.
So I'm trying to be a massage
that's a good
therapist,
business.
like a registered massage therapist.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, I would just invest in that. Have my own like sports clinic.
In your education, in your business, in your facility.
Like have a sports
There's
clinic
big money in
for
there.
my registered massage therapist. Like, you know what I mean? Field, and then from there, see where it takes me. Right?
All right.
I think Zo's happy with these
No,
answers.
I respect him, man. He's a young entrepreneur. You know?
have
I
to-
love to see young black
Have to
brothers
be
shine, man.
have to be ambitious. You know?
Yes,
They're
sir.
gonna love me
You
for my
have to
ambition.
set the bar high.
You cannot be just limited to one thing, and I like that. You want to do different ventures.
Yo, we're
and
young,
that's,
bro.
That's important.
You know, we're young.
Yeah.
This is when we do these things when we're young. You know, have multiple avenues. You know,
Yes.
when we're friggin'.
Tell him.
You know what I mean? When we're 40, okay, we settle down.
Keep it going.
da-da-da.
No, keep it going.
Keep it going. But
Yeah,
like
for
at the end of the day, some people settle down with one income, but you know that income is just
Listen,
making them what
whatever-
they need to
whatever
do.
works
You
for
know,
them, you know, for
whatever
sure.
works for you, right?
So what would you say is your greatest investment
My greatest investment,
so far?
I would say, to be honest, like I wouldn't say music because I'm not really getting anything out of it yet. But like, I have personal investments that I don't want to say on camera.
No, but when you say, but check this.
Hold
when
on,
you
hold
say,
on.
No. When you
Can
say,
we know your stock portfolio, or we gotta know about-
Let the
Hold
man.
on.
Hold on. Can I ask
Go
you
ahead.
something? Like, I get what he's saying. You know what I mean? Listen.
Come on.
Yeah, listen. CRE don't need to know. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
If you guys want to know real investments, I have what, $6,000 in Bitcoin.
That's what's up.
$6,000 in Bitcoin?
Yeah.
It's going up right now.
Yeah, it is. It's up right now, but it's up and down. But like Bitcoin, people would say, "Oh, that's the worst investment."
I feel like
You know what I mean?
you're calling me.
I'm not calling you.
I feel like your manager is like, this nigga.
I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you. Oh God.
You got a bottom grill or the top grill?
Top grill.
Nigga, stop lying.
Top grill. You know the AP's next.
Okay, we'll leave it
No,
like that.
see the question. See what I think what you misunderstood
Yeah.
is like when you said you haven't got anything out of this music. I don't think so because I think like right now where you are.
No.
today-
I definitely got a lot of this music. Like, let me not be ungrateful.
Yes.
But like, there's a lot of things that I got out of this music in terms of networking connections. You know what I mean? Like views, new fans. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of you, like each and every one of you. You know what I mean? And many other things. You know, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm saying that because where I want to be at and like my goals, I don't know, I just feel like
You're
the
hungry.
investments that I've made, they haven't made me reach my goal yet. So I just
you're
need to
not
continue.
satisfied,
You know what I mean? At the end, I'm not satisfied.
That's what's
no.
up. So you have the drive to continue.
I have the drive. No cap.
that's fair.
I'm not satisfied right now.
Okay.
You know, I need to keep pushing.
That's
You know?
what's up, man.
grinding.
Man,
Yes.
we appreciate you coming through, bro.
Always.
God.
We want to know, bro,
Appreciate
what
you.
you would be on the lookout for, man. DoDo Banks, what's coming up? Time to look at the camera. Talk to your people.
100%.
Tell them right there. Right there. Right
No
there.
cap. Be on the lookout. We just dropped a little sleepy sessions. You know what I mean? Live performance. You know, be on the lookout for the official music video of Yellow Tape. You know what I mean? Be on the lookout for a whole lot of new upcoming tracks, videos, all of that. You know what I mean?
And where could they find the Yellow Tape?
Oh, you can find the Yellow Tape on YouTube, all platforms,
Solid.
Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all platforms, like I said, you know what I mean? And all of my other music, you can find on all platforms, you know? So just follow me on IG, that's DoDo Banks, so
Spell it.
DoDoBanks. And then my Snapchat, DoDoBanks 2700. And just follow me on all other platforms to find my music, no cap, you know what I mean?
That's straight facts.
And
right
that's
there.
straight fat act. We out this.
Bow. Huh? Can't leave you hanging, gang. Come on, my nigga.